So the question of Washington's readiness for an Iranian regime change is complex, reflecting a variety of strategic considerations and regional dynamics. U.S. policy has historically oscillated between aims of containment to maximum pressure. However, recent shifts, including the fall of Assad's regime, suggest a reevaluation of strategies considering Iran's domestic turmoil and its regional behaviors. In just a few days, President-elect Donald Trump will return to the White House, and many are discussing the return of maximum pressure as a policy. Current discussions in Washington indicate a growing recognition of the need for elevating the approach toward Iran. While sanctions have been a central tool for economically pressuring Iran, their effectiveness can be undermined by a lack of reinforcement. Even with the reinstating of maximum pressure, there is a concern among many, including some of our panelists today, that without a broader strategy, U.S. policy on Iran cannot be effective. Moreover, many believe the Iranian regime is much weaker than 5 years ago, mostly because of the internal factors within Iran, such as significant public unrest, several nationwide uprisings that call for regime change in Iran, which do suggest a potentially transformative period for the country, and which brings us to the question of, is Washington ready for an Iranian regime change? With that, we are joined by a very distinguished panel of Iranian American analysts and experts representing the most active and enduring network of Iranians in the United States. Collectively, they have years of successful bipartisan efforts advocating a firm policy on Tehran's regime. It is my pleasure to moderate this webinar on behalf of the Organization of Iranian American Community, OIAC. Our discussion today will start with unveiling a 2025 policy paper by OIAC, offering specific policy recommendations for the incoming Trump administration. That will be followed by expert discussion with analysis and insight on possible paths forward. We also have an opportunity to take questions from our webinar participants and the media outlets